say good morning to everybody. just so you guys know, this is a chicken quesadilla, right? And I'm going to show you something that most people don't see. No, I'm not going to feed the ducks the chicken quesadilla. Well, maybe. They will eat it. But I actually have a pet that nobody knows about. Watch this. Watch this. Here she is. Hey, mommy. Come here. Where is she? No, not you. Let's see here. Say hi. Hi. You want to come and say hi? You want to come and say hi? Everybody here is looking for something. What do we got? You want to say hi? No? Hi. There we go. There she is. Oh, she moved. Also, now you want this, right? Look at that. Little chicken quesadilla. That's a big boy. A girl, I don't know what the hell she is. All right. Let's do it this way here. Let's just feed everybody. Haha. And let's give them a little bit more of this. Right? Go like that. Ha. I come out here every morning and I wait and I sit. Talk. There's a lot of big fish. I'm blessed. I have this little oasis here in my backyard. I am amazingly always. Hey world. How are you? I come out here every morning. Every morning I sit out here. I talk to God. I talk to the world. I think I am extremely grateful to the opportunity to have this in my life. This is a blessing. These are wild animals. These are wild ducks, wild turtles, wild fish. But I have this little oasis back here. And this is beautiful. All right. All right. So good day. Ah, how is everyone? Are there any students present? Any of my students here yet? Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, let me say welcome. First of all, for those that don't know me, that are new to my channel, my name is Nestor, and I'm a retired aircraft mechanic, and I founded a school called Aviator School. That's what that is right there, and the school basically helps people around the world actually to become an FAA certified aircraft mechanic. So if you're interested in that, there's a link somewhere. You can just click on the school link. It's the fastest way to do it right now. For right now, the new platform is being all right. So, but I'm not here to talk about work. I'm not here to talk about all that stuff. I'm actually just join me for an hour. I decided to open up my day to you guys. I don't like to say wing it, but it is pretty much it. You know, I have a tend way of, I have a particular way of doing things. And with that particular way of doing things, I actually have a fantastic life. And I want to be able to share that, how I got here, with everybody else. So first of all, that's how the school got started, as a grateful moment for, I wanted to give back. So Aviator School is a nonprofit. We founded the school a while back ago, became a nonprofit this year, and it actually just now it's growing incredibly. So for everybody that's participating and that knows about it and is there, first of all, thank you so much. Okay, now let's go through, and I actually said that I was going to do an agenda from now on. I don't know what day today is. I lost track. I think today is day 5 of my morning coffees with me. So is my mic on? Yeah, my mic's on. Better be on. Shit. So give me 1 second here. Let me grab these notes. Okay. So after looking at my notes, because I really don't pay much attention to a lot of things, if it's either, it got to the point where I learned where my attention needs to go. So I've learned to put my energies also to where my attention needs to go. So anyway, let me just go back. And for those, just for some, I have to start from the beginning. So here we go. I'm a disabled veteran, retired corporate aircraft AOG mechanic, AOG tech. I'm a published author. I have a aviator school through a school community. All right. Right now, currently, aviator school is through the school community, and if you go in there and see a lot of things, a lot of amazing things actually. Okay, I have a podcast out. It's Mindset Shift, and it's with my partner Daniel Lott, and you'll see his link also there. There's what's Mindset Shift? Excuse me. What is Mindset Shift? It's real simple. It's just conversations with two entrepreneurs, two blue collar entrepreneurs, just trying to figure out. Look at that! I said the word "try." I don't say that anymore. But it's two men figuring out how to be men in this day in life. Right? That's pretty much it. What exactly is it that we need to do on a day-to-day basis in order to succeed through this universe called life? That's pretty much what it is. So, with that being said, that's it. I live in South Florida. You see my background. See my backyard, and this thing is one of the most amazing things ever. I'm so blessed to live back here. I'm so blessed to live the lifestyle that I have. So, I'm really enjoying my coffee. What I do out here every day is I just come out here and I just sit. I talk to myself. I talk to God. Now, I must admit, I usually do my morning meditations before, and I haven't done them yet. So, you know what? Since you're following along with me, there's no better way. There's no better way than just fuck it, right? Let me put my stuff away. I'm a published author, like I said before. The Pocket Guide to Becoming 13 Principles of Power, Presence, and Purpose. So find it on Amazon. I wrote this book as a particular way of talking to myself. When my son decided to grow up and be a man, I said, okay, so what am I gonna, what are the words that I wish my father would have said to me? And that's what came out of it. So, yeah, that's why it's the Pocket Guide to Becoming 13 Principles of Power, Presence, and Purpose. All right, so if you're interested in reading it, hit the link. It's on Amazon. All right, so because I have not done my morning meditations, I am going to do them now. And you guys get to follow along. I've never done this like this before. Nobody's really watched me. It feels weird. So, well, I do them with my wife. She understands. She knows. First things is got to stretch. One of the most important things is stretching. People don't stretch. When you stretch, we have a tendency of just bending down and kind of just our cores, our trunks, right? If they're not strong, they're floppy. So when we get to a certain, our max height, right, we tend to start coming back down. That's why you see really tall people kind of fucking hunched over after they get older. And that's because they're coarse. That's because of the loss of muscle. That's because of, you know what I mean? So, but if you constantly stretch, you constantly, you have to strengthen things that you just don't use anymore. And you do that by constantly stretching. Okay. Now, I don't know if all that stuff is true, but it's true to me. It works for me. So it's how I feel. So, no, I am not a bodybuilder, but what works for me works for me. So, here we go. I'm going to quickly explain everything that's going to happen, and then I'm going to shut the fuck up for a while. So, I don't know how long this could be. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes. But usually, currently, right now, my mind is asking for permission. I'm telling my soul, I'm telling my energy, I'm telling myself that I'm ready to leave, that I'm ready to receive, that I'm ready for anything and anything possible that is ever there. Now, for those of you who are watching me right now, you're like, this fucking guy's crazy. All I'm doing is, you remember like Dragon Ball Z's and stuff like that, right? So it's like, you remember when they go and they encase themselves in a bubble of fucking energy, in a bubble of like fire, like, right? Well, that's exactly what I mentally picture myself to be. That is exactly what I'm doing. I sit down, I strengthen, and I have no idea why, but that's exactly, hey, Grincha. Everybody, Grincha wants to say hi. Okay, so going back. Let me go back because I lost it. And there we go. I'm back. So now that I have that energy back, I have that ball, and I can see with my eyes closed, I can see the energy ball. I am surrounded by this energy ball. Everybody that's watching me right now is also at the same time, I don't know if you can feel it, but I'm actually drawing in. I can feel the energy coming in currently right now. All right. So what I do is, all I do is it goes in through my feet, it comes back out. That's the energy goes this way as my breath goes the other way. Why am I doing it this way? Because as the energy comes in through my feet, right, and it's going back out, my breath, which is what they call the breath of life, or right. So without it, we don't exist. We need the oxygen. We need the breath. We need the essence. We need the purity. We need. Here's where I get maybe spiritual mumbo jumbo, maybe, but that's what I call God. So I take in. I take in through my nose God, and I squeeze him back down into my stomach as I'm breathing what I say is God. Breathing in God, coming in down. He's going in, filling in my lungs, filling in my stomach. He's filling my whole body. He's coming in. God is coming in into me. I'm squeezing every possibility of everything that he's here to give me, squeezing it in through my body. So it just fucking bursts in from the inside out. All his goodness, all the amazingness, he comes in, just fucking bursts right out. And what happens is then when I'm exposed and when I let the fucking air out, what am I letting out? I'm letting out what's left. And what's left, I'm returning. So that's my recycle. As within, so without. So let's begin. We're going to do maybe about 10, 15, 30, I don't know. Sometimes, like currently how I feel now, it could be less. But I get to a certain state where all I have to do is just be quiet and listen. After I take my breaths, it could be 15 breaths, 20 breaths. All right, just for the sake of this, because I'm doing it with you guys, and maybe you guys are doing it. If you're driving, please be careful. Do not do this while you're driving. Do not. I'm not asking anybody to do this with me. I never asked anybody to do this with me. But now that I am going to, I just came up. Now I say, if you're driving, don't fucking do this. Don't close your eyes, all right? But if you're not driving, and if you want to join me and understand, now you understood the process, right? You have to please take off your shoes, go barefoot. But I live in the city. Ground yourself somehow, all right? You got to make sure that you are touching the ground, all right? And then from there, but I do this, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just, all right. So now that we are back here, we're going to do 30 breaths. All right. As within, so without. So follow me. Here we go. I'm not going to need 30 breaths. I'm ready to go. I lost count of the breaths. State your intentions. My intentions are pure. Sound, body, and soul. Just follow your heart. Don't lose it. You almost lost it. Come back. It's okay. It happens to all of us. When you lose it, just go back to your breathing. The world tests you before it really opens her heart. It molds you and crushes you to see how much you can handle. must be ready to give in without fear. You face fear in the eye, and you just dig in. Don't force it. Let it come naturally. Your mind plays tricks on you. It tells you things. Just let them go. Don't act upon them. Act upon it. It's what's true in your heart. It is the only thing that's true. Believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You are the light. You are the way. You have all the answers. Don't ask anybody else for them. You have your answers. Trust your intuitions. Trust your stomach. Trust your heart. Stay out of your mind. That's just programming. Most of the time. Sorry. Thank you for being here. I've never done that publicly before. You don't understand. I've never openly shown somebody how I personally meditate, how I ask myself. And to be honest with you, this was just the end result of many years. I know how to quickly get to a certain point and ask for guidance. You see, I know who God is. I learned how to manipulate my world. And I did that by asking my own higher power, what do I do next? So whenever I ask my higher power, what do I do next? And I do that through a series of meditations with intentions. The intentions have to be pure of mind, body, and soul. And here's the thing, I'm not religious, and I don't do any condone. I don't condone any religion. But do I believe that we are spiritual beings? 100%. Do I believe that we are capable of doing amazing things? 100%. Do I believe that actually, here's the thing. I know. You don't believe, you know. I know. I know God. I know myself. I know what is true. I know the difference between, I learned how to face fear by only knowing truth. All these little things. It takes a long time to really realize and get to a point of not following along. Hold on, okay, I'm sorry. There was a duck eating a piece of plastic. I was about to take it. Here, spit it out. I'll go grab it. Let me grab that. Hold on.